Hi, everybody. Welcome to Brave in Action. My name is Heather Vickery, and this is my weekly live show where I come and share one way that you can step out of fear and into bravery in your life in unique, fun, creative ways. Because when we start to choose bravely on purpose, we choose bigger, we win bigger, and it's contagious. So, the work that I do, I'm a transformational success coach, and I help you learn to come home to yourself, to belong to yourself. It doesn't matter what stage of life or business you're in. It doesn't matter if you have been kicking ass for a couple of decades, whatever it is. These are things that we continuously find ourselves struggling with. How to trust our intuition, listen to our own inner voice, do the things that bring us the most joy and passion, and break all of the rules of society that are constantly telling us who we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to be and where we're supposed to be. All of that. No more. We're not doing that anymore. All of my work is based in my own personal knowledge from my own massive life transformation, where I pretty much burned it all to the ground and then rebuilt it in a way that worked better for me. It's pretty exciting to be able to say that. I call myself an achiever of unrealistic dreams. And to be able to say that I have done that successfully is it's exciting. It lights me up. I had to learn to bet on myself. That's today's topic. And before we jump into that, I just want to remind you that applications are being accepted right now for the September cohort of the incubator. The incubator is currently a 16-week intensive. It is a program that is highly curated, it is high touch, high support, high coaching, high level community, all of it. And we wrap in human design. You're going to get to really deeply understand your human design. It includes a custom human design session where we talk about your chart specifically, how to use human design in communication, in understanding yourself, in building a life that you love, supporting your business, all that good stuff. I also use positive psychology, NLP, the Brave Method, of course, which is my own patented method for dreaming, designing, building, and actually having a life that you are madly in love with, right? All of the cool things. We do all of the cool things. In the incubator, we have live live group sessions 3 times a month. Is that what? Who's here? Who's here watching? Somebody's here. Say hi if you're here. Because I'm like cracking myself up. I'm so excited. I have so many cool things that are happening right now that I'm just like talking before my mind can catch up with it. Let me go back. In the incubator, it is a 16-week program. We have 2 one-on-one calls per session. There are 5 sessions. And the third one is open for integration. It's office hours, it's connection, it's chatting, it's getting additional support that you need. So there is time. I love everything about this program. I'm super excited to share it with you. If you are into it, if you are excited, come and hang out and join. Oh my gosh, Johanna is here. And Johanna, I have to tell you, you've been on my mind all day because I have been lit up with a new retreat that I'm planning. And of course, I can't think of a retreat without thinking of Johanna. So I'm super glad that you're here. All right, folks, let's get to the business of what we're here to talk about today in this week's episode of Brave in Action. I am here to chat with you about the fact that it is time to bet on yourself. It's time to listen to yourself, to what you know is true for you. It is time to look at your life from not only a far lens where you can sort of see things from a bigger, wider picture, but also on a microscopic level, to recognize your own patterns in life, to reflect, to celebrate, to honor, to know what you want to shift and change and grow. You've been putting others first. I know you have. You've been self-sacrificing. I know you have. It is time to bet on yourself and recognize that when you put yourself first, everybody else benefits. I know. We're breaking the rules when we say that. because society tells us that we have to give and give and give and give, and that it's unacceptable to put yourself first. It's unacceptable to focus on yourself first. But look, we've been doing this for a long time, and we know that it does not work, right? It does not work because by the time we get to ourselves, we're too damn tired. We're worn out. We don't have the drive or the energy or the know how. We can't focus. We start to numb ourselves out, right? And so when you can look at yourself and what you want it in a both a big macro way and also a small intentional micro way, you're going to find so many new things that you want to know. Awareness plus willingness equals change. So you're going to find awareness, and then you're going to decide what you want to shift, what you want to change, what you want to invite in, what you want to get rid of. And you're going to start to create those new patterns and habits in your life. We do this in the incubator. We do it in my Coach on Call programs. We do it right here every week in the live show, right? Becoming aware of your own power and understanding that you have to be the hero of your own story. If you don't bet on you, who else is going to bet on you? If you don't believe in you, if you don't show up for yourself, who else is going to do it? It's time right now to discover your own courage, your own bravery, your own passion and purpose and desire. It's one of the reasons I bring human design into the work that I do, is so that you can see yourself from an outside perspective. Inevitably, every time I do a custom reading, whether it's a one-off reading or for one of the clients in one of my containers, I feel so seen. I feel so validated. Gosh, I thought these were things I needed to apologize for my whole life. And now you're telling me I'm built this way. I'm supposed to be doing these things. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. You will discover your own strength and your own courage. It's time to bet on yourself. It's time to overcome that self-doubt and the fear that is keeping you feeling stuck and small. It's just keeping you feeling that way. You're not stuck and small unless you choose to be stuck and small. You have the power to look at things from a new perspective, to take small intentional steps towards the life that you truly desire. You have what it takes to assure yourself, to love yourself, to guide yourself, to support yourself. I'm here to help you find that in yourself. This transformation, it comes from within. When you start to bet on yourself, you are going to find a profound internal shift. It's not just about changing external circumstances. It's about transforming your mindset and the energy that you bring into the world. When you change your mind, when you shift your mindset, you show up in the world in a completely new, enlightened, excited, authentic, vulnerable way. And trust me, the people will see you. They will know. I've done this myself. I keep doing it myself. Some days are harder than others, but it is always, always, always worth the effort of betting on myself. Are you ready to bet on yourself? Are you ready to empower yourself? Ooh, remember, folks, empowerment is inside work. I don't empower you. I call bullshit on anybody out there who says they empower people to X, Y, and Z. No, they don't. You empower yourself when you show up, when you decide, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to bet on myself. When you decide, I am going to learn this new thing, or I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to ask for what I want. I'm going to set boundaries. I'm going to take this course. I'm going to get certified in this. I'm going to start a family. I'm going to finally go on a date. I'm going to stop dating somebody who doesn't serve me. I'm going to get married. I'm going to get divorced. I'm going to have kids. Whatever it is, when you make those conscious decisions yourself, when you are aware and you are clear about what you're choosing and why you're choosing it, you are betting on yourself. You are empowering yourself. You are finding your own strength and bravery and courage and resilience in the face of all the doubt, in the face of all the naysayers. You still have the capacity to develop unshakable self-confidence. You can face challenges with courage and surrender and understanding that life is here for you, that everything is happening for you, not to you. This is your opportunity. Betting on yourself changes the game. Because you know what? The naysayers, the haters, they're betting on you, not betting on yourself. Let's prove them wrong, right? You can empower yourself and discover your own unique talents and strengths, the things that most light you up, what you most love, what you want to give to the world, what you want to receive from the world. This is you embracing your truest self. It's a journey of self discovery and growth. Yeah, betting on yourself is taking a leap of faith. It's believing in your own worth, it's trusting your own intuition. It's knowing that you are capable of creating a life beyond your wildest dreams. And today, my message to you, my invitation to you, my call out to you is fucking bet on yourself. What does that look like for you today? What does it mean to bet on yourself? How are you going to take small, intentional action steps, inspired action towards betting on yourself today? How are you going to do that? What's it going to look like? Whatever it is, believe in it and love it and trust yourself, because you are the one that's going to get you to the next level. You are the one that's going to decide that you are worthy and valuable, that you're worth taking care of, that you're worth listening to, that your voice matters. You're the one that's going to discover who you are. You're not lost. You're just not listening to yourself. The work that I do helps you learn to listen to yourself, to trust yourself, to speak up, to take up space, to show up, not only for yourself, but in all of the other places. When we belong to ourselves first, before we belong to anyone and everything else, then when we enter those other spaces, we're different. We can't change anyone but ourselves. We all know that, right? But when we change ourselves, the people around us change. They can't help it. When you stand up for yourself, when you bet on yourself, people will start betting on you. They'll see it. Ooh, I want to be part of that. I want to be in on that. Yes, I see you. When you start betting on yourself, belonging to yourself, liking, loving, and trusting yourself, you show up in a space that allows other people to see that hope and possibility in themselves, right? It is time today to bet on yourself. And I am excited for you. However, you're going to do that, whether you're thinking about joining the incubator, we start that new cohort on September 6th. If you want a spot, send me a message. Let's talk about whether or not it's a good fit for you. Whether you are just going to make a sales call you've been putting off, or finally write that book or start a podcast, whether you're going to tell somebody you love them, or maybe tell somebody this isn't working. Maybe you're going to just rest. Maybe that's how you're going to bet on yourself. There are so many possibilities. There are so many opportunities. But it has to start with you deciding right now, in this moment today, to bet on yourself, to belong to yourself, to come home to yourself first. I'm really excited for you. Let's pull a Create Brave card. Let's see what the universe thinks about betting on yourself. Let's see what happens. Oh, I love this deck. Are you guys familiar with the Create Brave deck? I created these manifestation cards. I co-created them with my friend Rachel Swanson. She's a creativity coach. I'm the Brave Method coach. We're both beautiful, badass, broken individuals. That card that the universe wants for us, it fell on the floor. Y'all notice how often that happens. If you're here regularly, the universe is like, this one. So let's go down and get it. Oh, you guys, the universe is talking to us. The card is commitment. By showing up for myself and others, I build a firm foundation for success. Commitment. By showing up for myself and others, I build a firm foundation for success. Let's read what the guidebook says. The Create Brave deck is available on my website. You can find it at vickeryandco.com/social. It comes with the magnetic box, all the beautiful cards, the guidebook, commitment. Let's see. It's meant for you today, Rebecca. I love that. I love that. Let's find it. Where is it? Commitment. I can't find it in the book. I know it's here. There it is. Oh, by showing up for yourself and others, by showing up for myself and others, I build a firm foundation for success. Goals are something you strive for. Commitments are something you honor. By making commitments, you take direct initiative towards creating the brave life that you desire. When making commitments, be specific with dates and times of completion. These tasks should be small enough to easily complete. Y'all, this is when we bet on ourselves, right? When we do this, when we have commitment, when we show up for ourselves. Baby steps count. All success is created by a series of small intentional steps that add up to something extraordinary. Showing up for your commitment is what matters most. Sharing commitments with others, like an accountability partner, a coach, a mentor, a partner, a spouse, that helps you stay on track and push yourself just a little bit further. Sharing progress, even if there is no progress at all, with your accountability partner still keeps you engaged and motivated and excited. Remember, there's nothing wrong with renegotiating commitments with yourself or others. When you renegotiate, you're still showing up for yourself and following through on honoring your word. The more you show up for yourself, the easier it is to continue to show up. I will tell you what, I have renegotiated some terms for myself this month. Y'all know, or maybe you don't know, maybe you've seen it. I am co-hosting a free virtual writing circle on Zoom Monday through Friday, the entire month of August. And I just had to tell my co-host, Celeste, that there are 3 days throughout the rest of the month that I just cannot be there. I can't be there because I had some other things come up, and sometimes we have to shift in order to honor our life. Betting on yourself means trusting yourself enough to change your mind when it's right to do it. Betting on yourself means finding space to trust yourself, making those commitments, and knowing that you can follow through. I love this. And Rebecca, I'm so glad you're here today. I love that you came on and joined us. I just want to remind everybody that the incubator starts on September 6th, and it is a small group. We're keeping the container really small. Yes, it's a time commitment, but if you deserve to prioritize yourself, right? The world is on fire. Your life is busy. Your work is busy. Your kids have you everywhere. When are you centering yourself in the narrative? When are you learning to like, love, and trust yourself as this version of you that exists today in this moment? That's what we're doing in the incubator. It's going to be amazing. And I hope that you will join us. If you want to know more, send me a DM. You can find all the details on vickeryandco.com/social. You can apply. There's no commitment for applying. It just lets me know that you're curious, and then we'll talk about it. So many good things happening. I'm really honored to be sharing space with you today. Next week, Brave in Action is on Wednesday instead of Thursday, because I'm headed to New York City to see some shows and do some live podcasting in collaboration with my Was It Chance podcast co-host Alan Seals, and I can't wait. We're gonna have such a good time. I love it. I love this life that I've been able to build for myself, and I want that for you too. So between now and then, my name is Heather Vickery, and I'm reminding you today and every single day to go out and choose bravely. I'll see you soon, friend. Bye.